Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of the 3-day signature offer challenge. Yesterday, we spoke about how to craft a signature offer, but before we have gone through that part, we have done some analysis of our target audience, of our ideal clients. We have done empathy mapping exercise. And based on that exercise, we got some important insights about our ideal clients, about psychographics of our ideal clients. So now we know what they are thinking, what they are feeling, how they feel, what they speak, what are their pains, but also what are gains that they want to achieve. And based on the insights from the empathy mapping, we have crafted our ideal client avatar. And these insights we will use also for today's work, because today we are crafting a communication strategy that will help you effortlessly bring clients to your business and attract your ideal clients. So today, in this second day of the third 3-day signature offer challenge, we will speak about how to craft your signature story, which is, as I mentioned yesterday, last part of the signature offer, because if you don't know how to communicate your offer, then you will still struggle no matter how powerful your offer is and what kind of transformation that does it provides to your ideal clients. But if you do not have a signature story that can help you connect with your audience at the heart level and attract them and build trust and confidence and credibility among your audience, then you will still struggle. So first part of this today's work will be how to craft your signature story. In the second part, we will speak about personal branding. So we will have again some tools and exercises that will help you build your personal brand. And finally, in the last part, we will speak about content, how to create high quality content that comes from your personal brand and deeply resonates with your audience, so it will help you attract your clients. Now, before I go into signature story and crafting signature story, let me share one quote from Warren Buffett. What he said: communication is the most important skill in your life. That's why I emphasize this. Today's part is the most crucial part after of your work after you have built your signature offer, because now you have a clear offer that is irresistible to your clients, that clearly showcases the transformation that you are offering to them. And now we have to learn how to communicate this signature offer to your audience. The most important tool that you can use for communicating your signature offer to your audience is your signature story. So what is your signature story? It's not just any story, it's your personal story that helps you be authentic, that showcases your personal journey, that showcases some epiphany moments from your life, some aha moments, and that showcases transformation that you have gone through during this process, because by using signature story, you are connecting, as I mentioned before, at the heart level to your audience, so they resonate with you. They don't see you as another coach on the market that is trying to offer them and sell some services, but in this case, you are showcasing your own personal journey, so they can relate and then they can see what was the epiphany moment and some pivotal moment in your life that help you transform your life. And then when you showcase that, you will showcase the transformation of a roadmap of your life. So they will see what is again possible for them to change and how to achieve some goals that they have in their life. So why is it important? It's important because it builds trust, it builds credibility, it helps you build authority in the target audience, and it helps you differentiate on the crowded market, so people will connect your story with the transformation that you are offering to them. How to craft it? It's pretty simple, but you have to work and do some exercises as we have done yesterday. Today we will have the same type of work. So there are 5 elements of signature story, of a powerful signature story. First element and first step that you need to do is that you need to set a scene. And when I say setting a scene, it's important to share some parts of your personal journey, not the journey of your audience. You set the scene about your personal journey, starting from your childhood or starting from any pivotal moment in your life that you associates yourself with your audience. It's important to use some moments from your life that will associate you with 80% of your audience. I just want to emphasize, if you had some hard moments in your life, don't share it as part of your personal story in case it doesn't resonate with 80% of your audience. Let's say if you are a person that was in a jail at some point of your life, or that has been abused, or that has been using drugs, if 80% of the audience that you are speaking to doesn't resonate with that, just keep it in the first part. Try to find some commonalities that are connecting you with the audience so they share the same experience, because it's important for your signature story that you use it. As best example is that you use it, for example, like on dating. When you meet when you meet a person on the first date, you are not splitting everything on the table during first meeting, but you are trying to find some commonalities with that person, so you start connecting at the heart level. And the more and more you introduce each other to introduce you to each other, then the more and more you will share details from your life. The same goes with your signature story. So this is like a story that you will share every time on the first date with your audience. So you have to decide how to set the scene to have one part of your personal journey, and I will show you how you can define it and how you can brainstorm your life in one of the next slides. So, but it's important now that you have a scene that you will use always when you share your signature story. The second important element is that you share some epiphany moments, especially some epiphany moment or aha moment that change trajectory of your life. And then the third element of your story is now that you share your shift, or share after that epiphany moment, how your transformation, your life transformation went through, and in which direction it go. So you share your transformational journey in the third part, and fourth part is develop your proprietary process. In this part, in the fourth part of your signature story, you share something that we have crafted yesterday, your signature offer. Here you can share something that relates to your signature offer. So now what you have to share with your audience, and how you can help them and transform. And in this part, you share something that is unique to you, and that's how they can differentiate you from other coaches who are offering the similar services. And fifth part is again one important part, and it's important part in four-step framework that I will share in the next slide with you, because by sharing some examples that could be testimonials, that could be some case studies, you more deeply connect with your audience with the heart level, and you additionally build trust and confidence with your audience by sharing something, some examples of your clients' transformation, so that they can resonate with themselves, and that they can see what is possible for them to achieve in case they accept your offer and start the transformational journey that you are offering to them. So here is the world-class four-step signature story framework. Why is the world-class? Because you start with the heart and you close with the heart. So you start with the five elements of your signature story, telling your story and sharing your personal journey. You are connecting with at the emotional level to your audience. It will help you, as I said, to build trust, to build credibility and authority to them, but it's important, it will help you connect at the heart level. So you are sharing the story that deeply resonates with them. But sharing the story from your personal life, not from the life of your audience. And when you connect at the heart level, then the next step is content. You go to the head section of your story. So you go to their logical part. Here you share content, or you share your signature offer, meaning your features and benefits. What is important here, what I want to emphasize is that you should take into consideration that our brains are structured in that way that they save and learn only first and last parts of any story that we hear. That's why when you share your content, try to start with the most important feature that you offer and close the most important benefit, because these two things will most probably stay in their mind. Now you move to the head section, or step 3, that is call to action. Call to action needs to be concise, and what's important again is that you need to consistently use the same call to action. We very often make mistakes by sharing different call to actions, and that bring confusion to our clients or target audience. That's why you always, when you share your signature story, when you share your personal journey, when you share your personal transformation, share epiphanies from your journey, and share content or your signature offer, what is possible for your clients to achieve if they follow what you recommend to do them through call to action. Then it's important again to close with the heart. And in order to close with the heart, here you can share some examples, some success stories, some case studies or testimonials from your clients, because it will help you close your signature talk with again at the heart level, with emotions. And it's important also to understand that 50% of people are making decisions based on emotions. So when you conclude your signature talk with emotions, or at the heart level, there is high possibility that you will not lose these ideal clients that are listening to your signature talk. This four-step signature story framework you can use for every kind of content that you are putting out to the public. So you can use it for your signature talks when you are at some stages, no matter offline or online. That you can use the same framework to craft your landing page, sales page, to craft the videos that you do. So in the first part of your videos, you will start to connect and close your videos again at the heart level. This is a signature story, your storytelling document that I'm sharing in my ebook, Crafting Irresistible Signature Offer from Zero to Hero. These are all the details that you should go in brainstorming your life, some pivotal moments in your life. So you should start with your childhood, then school period, adulthood, careers, epiphany moments, lessons learned. You should define what are some measures of success for you, what are some regrets, and are you maybe satisfied with some bad moments from your life that help you become resilient and that help you become the person you are now. So this is some this is a document that will help you brainstorm your whole life. And from this storytelling document, you can always take out, you should define which part of this storytelling document you can always use for crafting your story, signature story. So, for example, if you want to set a scene, you will define from this document what is the best part that resonates with your audience that you can share, and that will resonate with them and connect with you and with your story. Now let's go to personal branding. I have prepared for you instructions how to build your personal brand. We are starting with the part part 1U. So you need to analyze first yourself. Who are your competitors? Then what you love about the market and clients, but also what is important is what you hate about them. Because when you brainstorm and analyze and get insights from this, because you will use it for your branding, you will using for your storytelling and content creation, you will use it also for your enrollment conversations, because, for example, what you hate about your clients, most probably you will find, for example, that they are stuck with some limiting beliefs and everything. But when you analyze it, then you will understand, is it clever to use it in your signature talk, to use it in your content? If they are aware of it, or if they are not aware of it, then again, what are the core values? What are your core values and beliefs? What brands inspires you? Again, it's important if you want to build a personal brand to find 1 to 3 persons, influencers, famous persons who you associate with. So in which direction you want to build your personal brand. Again, why are you the expert and what makes you an expert? So this is again another document that you will do self-assessment, and what you see as the biggest opportunity for your brand right now. And then in the second part, we are analyzing our clients. We have done a deep analysis of our ideal clients yesterday when we have crafted our ideal client avatar. But here, related to personal branding, we are defining what is the level of awareness for them. So if they are, we are defining these 5 options. If they are completely unaware of their problems, their challenges, their goals. So now, in the second part, you have to define if they are completely unaware, if they are aware of the problem, but then they don't know if the solution exists. If they are aware of the problem and know that the solution exists. If they are aware of the problem and know that you are providing that solution. And then another option that you should look after all these next questions that we have is, if they are aware that you have the solution for them, but if they think that it's hard to win that solution. So these are the questions that you will analyze based on these 5 options. So you will analyze your clients if they are aware, a level of awareness for their pains, problems, frustrations, and fears, how much they are aware of it, and how much they are aware, especially that you can provide them the solution, and if they can win the solution. Then second and third order effects of pain, problems, and frustration, then tangible desires and benefits. Then you will analyze again intangible desires and benefits. You have the whole exercise in the ebook that I am sharing with you, again with their beliefs and values, and how they perceive you based on do they differentiate you from the market. Next step for defining your personal branding is to define your tone, purpose, and style. This is important in order to be consistent. And these things that we are covering here on this slide are important again when using IE. So now it's important that you define your tone, your purpose for each kind of content and style. And here I recommend using 60-30-10 rule for maintaining consistency. And this rule means that 60% of one type of content, you use 60% of one type of content. This is primary type of content, 30% for secondary, and 10% of accent, and this is also used with design, with primary color that should cover 60% of your design, secondary color 30%, and 10% you should be used as accent. And here you use it the same for tone, purpose, and style. And now you should define 3 types of tones that you will use in your communication, in your content creation. Again, so you should define, do you prefer to use assertive, bold, compassionate, convincing, enthusiastic, formal, friendly, etc. So from all these types of tone, you define 3 types of tone that you will use in order to maintain consistency. Again, purpose. Is it the purpose of your communication strategy and content creation to educate, engage, promote, convert, entertain, fun, motivate, and sell? And you should look after 3 purposes that you will be most dominant and that you will use in your content creation in order to achieve 3 main goals, because people are on social media in order to get value, to be entertained, and to be educated. And again, with styles, you should define again styles for your textual post, image post, video post. You have everything in the materials, but it's important when you create prompts for AI, like in ChatGPT, it's important to define that, for example, you want to create a post on topic X, and you ask ChatGPT to use, for example, like bold tone, with the purpose to educate your audience, and style, for example, using storytelling style or conversational style, like it's more like talking to a friend. So again, one thing that I want to recommend is that you should also play around and you create content with different tones and with different styles in order to see what best fits to your personal style of communication. And in that case, when you define what are the primary styles and tones of your communication, then just to use it over again in order to maintain consistency. But again, in order to maintain consistency, but not to share content in the same style and all of the time with the same person, so you're not becoming boring to your audience. It's always good to maintain the 60-30-10 rule in every part of your content creation. And now we are coming to part how to craft high quality content. And here you have this ideation document where we use 10x10 content creation framework, which means that you, in the first step, you define 10 brand topics that you will use all over your content during on all platforms that you share your content. So you define 10 the most important brand topics for you and your offer. These topics include, this is, for example, some of the brand topics that I put here, like entrepreneurial mindset, content strategy, advertising, sales mastery, etc., etc. But they also cover some brand topics that are important for you personally, like I've put here: financial wit and humor, sailing, adventures, creative pursuit, spiritual exploration, and everything. And then what is next important step is then you categorize these topics into 3 categories. So value topics, inspirational topics, and entertainment topics. So here with value topics, you in the category of value topics, you share all the topics that are highlighting your specific expertise and domain authority. In this case, for example, entrepreneurial mindset, content strategy, advertising, sales mastery, and business expansion. Then the next category that you categorize, systemize your topics is inspirational topics that are more focused on broader niche broader audience, and that are more storytelling. The importance of inspirational topics and then entertainment topics is because people are on social media in order to get value, in order to get inspired, and in order to get entertained. And if you want to sell, it's important to put more focus on value topics, share value topics. But if you want to grow and grow your audience and increase your outreach, then you need to share inspirational topics and entertainment topics, because in this case, it's important for you to get shares, to get likes, to get comments, because it increases your outreach on social media. But all likes, comments, and shares will not help you make sales. The only content that will help you make sale is sharing value topics. So you provide value to your audience, so they ask for more and they are ready to jump in into your program. Third step is then using 10x10 framework. You, for each topic, you define 10 subtopics, and now you have 100 subtopics, and we have 100 brand subtopics. You have more than enough material to create annual content calendar, to outline content calendar for a whole annual period. And what I recommend here is that to put all main topics and subtopics, and again in the fourth step to generate 10 ideas for each topic. So you will come to 1,000 ideas on the list, to put them and systemize them on a Google Sheet, because it will help you define in which period of time you will lose which kind of category of topics. For example, in periods when you want to get more sales, then you will share at least 60% of your content that will be value, that will come from your value topics. Because, as I said before, value topics are those content materials that bring you sales. When you don't need so much sales, but you want to grow your audience, then you share inspirational and entertainment topics. So in this way, you get 10, you create your 10 brand topics that you will always use in order to maintain consistency, in order to attract your ideal clients. And then when you generate your 100 subtopics, you have more than enough materials what to share and what to post in next 360 days or during next 12 months. And fourth step is something that shouldn't overwhelm you, because what I recommend is in the first stage that you create 10 main topics, define your 10 main topics, then define for each topic 10 main subtopics. So you have now 100 subtopics. Then you can go at one level deeper and generate 10 ideas for each subtopic. In this case, in Google Sheet, you will have you will have 1,000 ideas on the list. Why is this important? It's important at one level when you enhance your content creation. In that case, you can use these ideas around the same subtopic in order to be consistent, but on the other side, to share different kinds of materials, different forms of materials on different platforms, because in this case, you are just pushing your audience to follow you on different platforms. For example, if you are, let's say, speaking about sales, or let's be more direct, like with subtopic of cold selling, so cold calling or cold DMing or cold emailing. In this case, you generate 10 ideas around this topic, and then you use, for example, on one platform, like on Instagram, you create Instagram carousel. On the other platform, you create use another idea about it for sharing a reel, for sharing a shorts, for sharing a post. And then in this way, you will have different kind of materials that will attract people to follow you, and that will also enhance your branding, because you will share ideas around the same topic in different forms. Now, when you have followed this framework, you have your pretty solid brand voice that represents who you are, so your audience can associate with you. You have built your unique identity that stands out from the crowd because you are sharing content that covers your main topics and subtopics. Then you have 10 topics that you will consistently talk about in all of your content. You have 100 subtopics, so then you can define in which formats and on which period of time you will use which subtopic, and you will have more than enough material always to know what to publish. And then we will have 1,000 specific content in the ideas that you can always use. What I've shared, what I said before is that if you want to make sales, focus on publishing at least 60% of your content based on your value topics, because this is something that will bring you money. And finally, how to execute this content creation strategy. It's pretty simple, because in the first step, you pick your one specific content and the idea that you want to publish for a specific date. Then the next step is important that you start writing a hook for it. Hook is a headline or thumbnail, something that represents your big idea that you want to share with your audience. In the step 3, you use this so-called content monetization formula. So you always connect with your hook with the big idea that you want to share with the audience, because this is something that will bring you new clients and money. In the fourth step, you create your body. What's important is that you build an emotional response from your audience. It's important that these are 3 steps that you need to cover when creating a body of your post or of your video. So this is when you explain the story, that you keep thinking how to create emotional response of your audience. It's important that you have concise language with a broad appeal to your audience, so they resonate with your appeal. It's important also to define whenever you create any kind of topic, any kind of content, it's important to share what is the goal that you want to achieve with that content. So what is the value that your audience will get with that content. And then it's important again that you think about how you can turn their emotions on. So how you can start with bringing them the emotion, connecting them with the emotional level, and how you can conclude your body or your whole story at the emotional level. And finally, let's speak about the execution part. This is something that I would recommend, especially if you have money to have a VA, but you should think about in next several months how to elevate your content creation. Most probably you will start with publishing at least 3 pieces of content per week, then you will start publishing on daily level. When you have created your ideation document, you have more than enough topics and subtopics that you can decide what you should speak about and what you should communicate on different platforms. But at some point, when you have enough, especially money, to engage a VA that can help you edit the content and create short pieces of content, this is the easiest part that will not take you more than few hours a week, and you will have a powerful content that you can share to your audience. And this is first step. You should create a long form piece of written content, and this content can be created and turned into a lot of pieces of short form content. Like from if you write a blog post, from the same blog post, even you can use AI to cut it and create some quotes, some reels, some carousels, especially if you are writing a blog, then there are a lot of ideas that you can use for carousel, and you can use AI to help you with in this process. The second step you should do is that you should create long form videos. And again, with the support of AI and with the support, especially if you can pay for a VA, you can get a lot of short form videos. From one video that lasts for 20 to 30 minutes, you can create at least 4 to 5 short form videos. So if you create just one long form video per week, you will have 5 short form videos that you can share throughout the week. So every day you will have another short form video that you can share on different platforms. And again, from one long form video, you can get like 20 different reels and shorts that you can use again to grow your audience. And finally, I want to conclude this day with something that is again very important for you to understand your customer journey. And what is important also to understand is what kind of content we need for different stages of your customers. Here we have 3 main pillars of your business, of any online business. These 3 pillars are attraction, conversion, and delivery. So what we need to attract our ideal clients. We need to convert those ideal clients into our regular clients. And we need to deliver our services, but deliver also services related to attraction and conversion. And here at in each pillar of our business, there are different stages of the customer journey of our clients. In the attraction stage, there is awareness and interest, and these 2 stages are the most important stages in order to understand, in order to attract your ideal clients and convert them into regular clients, because we need to attract them by bringing awareness about our story, about our offer, and about the solution that we can provide them with. And this is something related to awareness stage that we have covered completely through designing our signature offer and through creating our signature story and content that we have done just a few moments ago. For evaluation, you are using your signature offer, your features and benefits that you can offer, so they can evaluate your offer and then make final decision through something that are enrollment conversations. And in delivery stage, what I have emphasized yesterday is that you should always look how to add more and more value to your clients, so you retain them and they stay your clients and they become even best advocates of your services. But one stage that I have skipped with intention is interest. So when you create awareness of your offer among your audience, it's important to think how we can spark interest from them, so they see coming on a call and accepting your signature offer as a normal next step in their journey. In order to define what is the best thing, what is the best resource and offer that we can provide to them, in order to easily bring them on a call and prepare them to accept your offer as a natural next step in their journey, is that we should take into consideration the simple client acquisition model, which consists of just 3 steps. So first is awareness. So you start with creating content that we have covered, that creates awareness of your audience about the offer. And the next step is to see, and our goal is to bring them on a call. So to bring them in evaluation and decision stage, so when they can evaluate your offer. And now we have to reverse engineer and see what is the resource, what is the micro offer that can help us spark interest for them to take the next step, and next step is call. What I recommend here is that when analyzing and reverse engineering this process, we should define what is something that should be useful for our clients that they can start using immediately, that will explain the framework of our offer and the transformation that we are offering, that will help them decide to come on a call to you. What I always recommend is to build something that is a micro offer, something that you can use as a tool to bring clients on a call. Think about what is something that provides them enough value so they will be ready to come on a call and try to learn more and to see coming on a call as natural step to go forward and at the end to accept your offer. So thank you for your time. Again, for day 2, tomorrow we will work on sales strategies and growth strategies for your business. And I just want to invite you to download my ebook, Crafting Irresistible Signature Offer from Zero to Hero. You have all the details that we have covered in the last 2 days in this ebook, and I'm inviting you to schedule a free strategy call if you are ready to bring your business to the next level, because my goal is to help you build a stress-free 6-figure empire. I just want to focus on building strategies that are simple to implement and that will not bring you more things on your table, that will not overbook your calendar, but that will free up your time